Hey guys, Clarksville Diggers. Sorry for my appearance. It's my off day. It's raining. Um, we went shopping last night and was able to find a store that had a lot of stuff. No toilet paper. But I was just sitting here drinking my coffee. Good coffee too. I was sitting here thinking, what if? What if this whole thing, this virus stuff, is manufactured? I'm sure. Now, it did exist, COVID-19. There was originally a coronavirus that was created. Actually, it's going to freak you out here in the United States. It was done through some Harvard doctors. And that one Chinese doctor, the one that was trying to eventually later on warn China, who they blew off, and he ended up contracting it and dying. He worked with the American doctors when they created it. He took that virus back to China, to the laboratory in Wuhan, and there they tweaked it. As I read reports and from very credible sources, they split a lot of proteins from the SARS, from the MERS, and from HIV. Not saying whoever's getting this is getting HIV, but there's a certain protein that they took from it. I think it probably has something to do with the infection rate. There they created and tweaked it into a biological weapon. I'm sure they did use that to a degree to try to squash the rebellion that was going on, because it was really getting bad. And now, as you look, the streets are quiet. I believe China had intentions to do some harm to certain countries. They didn't want to attack, but what better way to do it biologically? Instill a virus and just let nature take its course. Sometimes I think other parties, other people, other groups are involved too. It's easy to put scare into people. It's easy to say, oh, last night we had 300 something deaths. It's easy to throw those numbers out. And stuff like that, I mean, it doesn't take much to scare people. So what if? And a lot of us, we haven't known anybody that has gotten it. Now, some do. Now, they could still instill the virus into a few people here and there to make it look, you know, it's very possible. Many things in history has been orchestrated to create fear in order to acquire direction and availability to do something or get something done. I mean, that's been history in a lot of countries, a lot of governments. So what if? What if the fear based on the happenings in China and a few select people getting selected and receive it just to try to validate, thus creating fear? You know, a lot of people are going through the same motions as we are here in the U.S., thinking everything's going to be closed down What if the presence of the actual threat is not as viable as they say? So what would be the intention? Is there a change? Is there something that a special entity wants to initiate a plan, an agenda on this country, maybe even on this world? And they're having doors open for them through fear to gain control? Never know. Never know. I'm just saying, a lot of people run around panicking, grabbing this and that. And there's no organization in what they're doing. And I even got caught up into it too. And I'm still very concerned. I'm at that age group. My wife is at that age group. We have to be careful. But what if? What if this is an orchestrated plan for something else? And all of us has been falling victim to it. I just wish everything get back to normal, folks. I miss my digging. I miss just living life. So, cup of coffee to you. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed morning. And Clarksville Diggers, we'll see you again. Joanne and I says bye. We'll see you soon. Have a good morning.